Imagine floating in the pitch-black void of space, nearly 1 billion miles away from the warmth of the sun. Ahead of you sits a cosmic masterpiece, a golden giant spinning in silence, draped in a massive, shimmering crown of ice and rock. Saturn. For centuries, humanity looked through telescopes and saw nothing more than a beautiful, dead gas giant, a violent world of crushing pressure, toxic ammonia storms, and supersonic winds. We classified it as an inhospitable wasteland, a place where life goes to die. But we were wrong. We were looking in the wrong place. The greatest mystery of the cosmos isn't hidden inside the storm clouds of Saturn. It is hidden in the shadows of its rings. It is hidden within its children. What if I told you that right now, as you listen to this, billions of miles away, something might be alive in the freezing dark of the outer solar system? What if the first alien intelligence we discover isn't broadcasting signals from a distant galaxy, but swimming in a hidden ocean right here in our own backyard? The rules of biology are about to be shattered. The silence of the ringed giant is screaming for our attention. It is time to look beneath the ice. To understand why Saturn has suddenly become the most exciting frontier in the search for extraterrestrial life, we must first look at the sheer hostility of the planet itself. Saturn is an absolute monster. It is 9 times wider than Earth, mostly made of hydrogen and helium gas. If you tried to step onto its surface, you would fall straight through. There is no solid ground. As you plunged deeper into the atmosphere, the pressure would become so intense that it would instantly crush a human body, or even a titanium spaceship, flat like a tin can. The winds here howl at over 1,000 miles per hour, faster than a speeding bullet. Temperatures drop to a freezing minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit on the outside, while the core burns hotter than the surface of the sun. It is a terrifying laboratory of planetary physics. By all accounts, life should be impossible here. Yet, when NASA sent the Cassini spacecraft to explore this giant, what it discovered sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Saturn is surrounded by a family of over 140 moons, and 2 of these moons have completely changed everything we thought we knew about where life can survive. Let us journey first to a tiny, brilliant ball of pure ice named Enceladus. It is a small moon, barely the size of the United Kingdom, reflecting almost 100% of the sunlight that hits it. From the outside, it looks like a dead, frozen cue ball drifting in the dark. But looks can be incredibly deceiving. When Cassini flew close to the southern pole of Enceladus, it captured something truly mind-blowing. Giant, glowing plumes of icy material were erupting from fractures in the crust, shooting hundreds of miles out into space. Enceladus was actively geysering. Scientists quickly realized that beneath a thick outer shell of solid ice lies a global liquid water ocean. An ocean kept warm not by the sun, but by the gravitational tug-of-war between Saturn and its neighboring moons. This gravity constantly squeezes and flexes Enceladus, generating intense heat at its rocky core. But the story gets even more profound. As Cassini flew directly through these giant space geysers, its instruments tasted the water. It didn't just find basic H2O. It found complex organic molecules. It found carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and salts. It found methane, hydrogen, and tiny grains of silica that could only be produced by active hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. Think about that for a moment. Deep beneath the ice of Enceladus, in complete darkness, there are hot, mineral-rich vents spewing energy into a warm ocean. This is the exact environment where scientists believe life first originated on Earth. Deep under our own oceans, far away from sunlight, entire ecosystems of bizarre creatures thrive around hydrothermal vents, feeding on chemical energy. If it happened on Earth, why not on Enceladus? Right now, in this very second, primitive alien organisms, bacteria, or even complex marine life could be swimming through the pitch-black abyss of a Saturnian moon. Enceladus has every single ingredient required for life as we know it: liquid water, organic chemistry, and an energy source. It is the most habitable world in the solar system outside of Earth.
But if Enceladus represents life as we know it, then Saturn's largest moon, Titan, represents life as we have never dared to imagine. Titan is a beast of a moon, larger than the planet Mercury. It is the only moon in the entire solar system with a thick, dense atmosphere dominated by nitrogen, just like Earth. In fact, if you stood on the surface of Titan, the atmospheric pressure would feel very familiar, like walking on the bottom of a swimming pool on Earth. But that is where the similarities end. Titan is a twilight world. Its thick orange haze blocks out most of the sunlight, leaving the surface in a perpetual state of eerie gloom. The temperature sits at a brutal -290 degrees Fahrenheit. Titan is so cold that water ice doesn't act like ice. It freezes so hard that it turns into rock, forming mountains and boulders of solid water. Yet despite this extreme cold, Titan is alive with geological activity. It is the only other world in the universe known to have liquid flowing across its surface. When the Huygens probe detached from Cassini and descended through the orange clouds of Titan, it revealed a landscape that looked hauntingly familiar. There were coastlines, river valleys, rolling sand dunes, and massive placid lakes. But the liquid carved into this alien landscape isn't water. It is way too cold for water. The rivers and lakes of Titan are filled with liquid methane and liquid ethane. You are looking at a world where it literally rains rocket fuel. This brings us to a mind-bending question that is currently keeping astrobiologists awake at night. Could life exist in the methane lakes of Titan? If it does, it would be radically different from anything we have ever seen. It would be a completely alternative form of biology. This hypothetical life wouldn't use water as a solvent. It would use liquid methane. It wouldn't breathe oxygen. It might consume hydrogen gas and react it with acetylene for energy. It would be a second, completely independent genesis of life in our own solar system. If we find life on Titan, it proves that life isn't a cosmic fluke unique to Earth. It proves that nature will find a way to create life using whatever ingredients are available, even in a chemical deep freeze. We are standing on the precipice of a new age of discovery. Saturn has shattered our rigid, Earth-centric view of habitability. For a long time, we believed that to find life, a planet had to be in the Goldilocks zone, just the right distance from its star to keep liquid water on its surface. But Saturn has shown us that planetary systems can generate their own heat. Life doesn't need a sun. It can thrive in the dark, powered by the gravitational might of a gas giant. The implications are staggering. If the icy moons of gas giants can host life, then the number of habitable worlds in our galaxy just multiplied by billions. Every gas giant orbiting every distant star could be a nursery for extraterrestrial evolution. Right now, the silence of the Saturnian system is deafening. We have seen the geysers of Enceladus. We have mapped the methane seas of Titan. The clues are right there, waiting for us. Humanity is already preparing to return. Missions are being designed to drop submarines into the lakes of Titan and send probes to sample the oceans of Enceladus. We are going back because we can no longer ignore the truth. We once looked at Saturn and saw a cold, beautiful ornament of the night sky. Now we see a gateway to answering the ultimate question. Are we alone in the cosmic void? The golden giant continues to spin, guarding its secrets behind a wall of ice and rings. But the ice is cracking, the water is rising, and the void is waiting.